Today I'm going to share with you my current skincare routine. I did make a few changes and some of you had noticed and were asking what I use, what products I've been using, and so I'm going to let you know. The first thing that I changed recently was instead of using just micellar water to remove my makeup, I started using the Versed cleansing balm. It's called the Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. It has vitamin E and eucalyptus oil in it. It smells pretty nice. It smells, eucalyptus, a lot of people think is really medicinal, but I think it smells really pleasant. And so you apply this and it comes on like an oil, but it's balmy inside. It looks almost like maybe what a chapstick or a face cream would be like, but then it just turns into oil with the warmth of your skin. You massage it in really, really thoroughly, and I love that instead of using like a cotton round or a reusable round with micellar water or makeup remover, because that just feels so scratchy. This, you can just massage your skin with your fingertips, which is a lot better and a lot more gentle for your skin. And then you use a little bit of warm water and it kind of turns into a milky texture. And then you just wipe it away with a moist washcloth, or you can rinse it away. And then you do need to cleanse after that. You have to cleanse, but this is like your step one. It removes your makeup and kind of does an initial cleanse. And I use it anytime I've worn makeup, but I also use it if I've worn extra sunscreen, like if I've been out in the sun and reapplied multiple times the sunscreen, because I just feel like it helps get into those pores and really pull everything out better in terms of products. The other thing that I changed is that I started using Aveda's Botanical Kinetics Purifying Gel Cleanser instead of my old cleanser. And I like this one a lot. It's also really, really gentle and it leaves my skin feeling super clean, but not dry. And my skin type can lean a little bit oily, but it's also pretty sensitive. So I can get a little bit prone to breakouts and blemishes, or, I used to struggle with acne for a while. So I do have to be careful of what products I use. And none of these products I'm talking to you about today have had any problems for me. I've had great experience. I haven't had any breakouts. My skin's been looking better than ever, in my opinion, in person at least. So if it's morning time, I've been using the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen SPF 70 because it does not upset my face, it doesn't bother my skin at all, and it's a nice high SPF, which is what I prefer. I'm like, you might as well just go all the way with it. Why bother with something like 30? Just get on up there into the 50s and 70s. Why not? And then for a daytime moisturizer, I like the Botanical Kinetics Hydrating Lotion. The lighter weight one is really nice for during the day. If it's evening, once or twice a week, I will exfoliate with the Botanical Kinetics exfoliant or a BHA, AHA Curology exfoliant, but I literally only do that a couple days a week. I don't do it all the time. And if I have exfoliated that day, I don't use a retinol on the same day, but I have been using this retinol serum once or twice a week, just a few drops before my nighttime moisturizer. But what I do is I alternate one serum per day. That's it. At night before bed, I pick one serum and I use it, and then I'll take a day off in between. And so I kind of rotate around the three: the TruSkin Vitamin C and the TruSkin Hyaluronic Acid. And these are so similar. The vitamin C is a little bit thinner. It has vitamin E and hyaluronic acid in it also, but it's a lot thinner and lighter weight. And then the hyaluronic acid one has vitamins C and E in it also. So they're really similar, but this one's thicker. And so after I've used an exfoliant, I'll oftentimes use the hyaluronic acid one. And then I kind of use vitamin C in between on those other days. And then probably my favorite product, one that I've been using for so many years, is my nighttime moisturizer from Aveda, Botanical Kinetics Intense Hydrating Soft Cream. It smells amazing. It's so nice. It's pretty natural. So, I get it pretty close to my under eye area and I've never had any problems. I even go up on my brow bone with it. It's just really pleasant. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. I always wake up and my skin looks really moisturized, and so I love it. It's perfect, in my opinion, and for my skin. Everybody's skin is so different. But perhaps the most important things that I do is I drink tons and tons of water. I drink so much water, you guys. I drink coffee and then I drink water. And I drink hot tea, but hot tea is water. So I drink lots and lots of water. So surely that makes a big difference for your skin and the health of your skin. And so I feel like I need to disclose that I am an avid water drinker and thorough cleansing, thorough moisture application. I use just my fingertips. I don't mess around with any rollers or anything like that. And just really massage. When you're removing your makeup or using cleansers, you need to really massage in and get it in there and do a really thorough job. And when you massage your skin, you're also drawing the blood flow to your skin. So it's got benefits beyond just getting the product in there. So take your time. And I think also sometimes when we see a skin routine online, there's an excessive amount of products. In the morning, I'm using just 3 products: a cleanser, an SPF, and a moisturizer. That's it. Sometimes in winter, if I'm not going to be outside and I know I'm not going to be outside, or it's really cloudy and there's no exposure to the sun really, then I skip the SPF, obviously. But we're talking 2 to 3 products in the morning. I only use this cleansing balm if I've done several layers of sunscreen or I have makeup on. So that's not an everyday thing for me. And then at night, my base is just 3 products too: a cleanser, a serum, and a nighttime moisturizer. Sometimes I'll add in an exfoliant, but not every day. So we're talking 3 to 4 products at night. Some of these ladies on the internet are doing like 6, 7, 10-step routines for their skin. It's insane. I can't be bothered with that. It takes too much time. It's too many products to keep track of. What are you even doing at that point? Your skin's only going to absorb so much at once, just calm down. I feel like we do too much sometimes. We either are doing too much or we're not doing enough, or we're not, applying it properly. When I was in cosmetology school, we had an esteology program. Technically, I'm an esteologist. We were taught that oftentimes the way you use a product is more important than the product itself, because really it's all about being thorough. Sometimes we think we can just splash water on our face like the commercials or just dab it on. You really do need to kind of massage your products in. Same with hair care products. But anyway, those are the products I've been loving lately. A couple of new ones, a couple that I've been using for a really long time and having good success with. So I hope that helps. I hope you found today's video at least somewhat fun or interesting to watch. Thank you for joining me. Leave in the comments which products you love the most out of your routine, and I will see you next time. Have a happy day, everybody. Bye!